Hello. Welcome to my meme. Today, we will be memeing. Alright, let's see. Hello, jury. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Jury, can I get an itemized list of everything that you've consumed today, including liquid? Thank you. I would very much appreciate that. Alright, man. Alright. What's up, Renato? You hyped for this A Missing Year content? Hello? Hello? How itemized? I want like any format is fine. I want like a time of day. Exact would be good. What the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Time of day would be good. It doesn't have to be exact. And that's about it, really. Estimation is fine. Estimation is okay. Hello there, Swift. This is your favorite PowerPoint. Is it really? Hello there, Frank. How you doing? Saga bros. Sug. Oh my gosh. Suggy. Suggy. Yeah. I'm ready for this. This is gonna be fun and cool. This is gonna be awesome. Oh yeah, what's up, Wabby? How's it going? This is the most recent like Xenoblade song on my my playlist, so I just always click it. I'm excited for this, man. What are we gonna get into? We gotta fucking. I want to play Xenosaga 3, but I gotta watch this stupid shit. This is just Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, no, me too. I'm also nostalgic for it, Swift. Like legitimately, right there with you. Yeah. All right. We got that out of the way. Very good. Beautiful. Oh, there, Mr. Evils. I'm just gonna wait a minute for people to get in here. Just one more minute. Oh, shit. Hi, Spicy. Hello. So glad the whole Blade series is accessible now. Yeah. Yeah, that is very, very good. It's important that it was, considering Xenoblade X is stupidly relevant. Hello there, Mr. Schultz. How you doing? Welcome in. You guys, like at the bottom, we have I put the Xenosaga 3 cover there. Yep. Pretty good. Finally at the end of our journey. That's pretty cool. It's cool because this is the last Xeno game I need to play. This is literally the last one, so I think that's pretty sick. And then we'll be done. We'll finally be done. We'll be caught up. There's a little bit of a heated discussion going on in my Xeno. I made a tweet saying Saga 2 was like the worst JRPG I've ever played. Gene Park commented on it. He said, loves its cutscenes, not a good game. The very last one. It might be the last game ever. I mean, who knows, right? This could be the last Xeno game. Ever. I know her as always. Yeah. Alright, I mean, we gotta get into this. What's up, Shulk Hogan? We gotta get into it. 70 minutes. 70 minutes of killing my stream. It's fine. It's all good. But, you know, maybe it'll be hype. Maybe it'll be cool, low key. In beautiful 480p quality. So this was in Japanese only as well, right? Like this wasn't yeah. This was like a fan translation sort of deal. I'm sure you're not actually expecting to get that list, but I'm curious what led you to ask. I just wanted to ask you something random. I actually did expect to get it too. It's kind of unfortunate. I literally just wanted to ask you something random. I don't know. Okay, I'm clicking start. Here we go. Xenosaga 2 to 3. A missing year. Why is the year missing? Why is it missing? TC 4767. Cutscene. Oh, this is the end of Saga 2. Why is it yellow? Approximately 1 year. Oh. What the fuck? Whoa. What the? Hold on. What the fuck just happened? What just happened? What is going on? Is this Saga 3? This looks like a different Shion. I don't like this already. I don't like this at all. That's annoying. There's some pre-release Saga. I don't want to... Bro, I'm getting spoiled then. I don't like the way this is conveyed already. I'm not a fan. That was such a fucking weird transition. I guess it's gonna be weird. Since I've begun working with it, and of course it's not voice acted. Sanchia. Yo, what the hell? Is that Shion? She looks so cute. What? She looks so cute. We're currently... Wait, Scientia, that's crazy. Isn't that that shit? Isn't that shit at the end of Pied Piper, or am I stupid? What was Scientia again? Oh my god, that's crazy. I only got reminded of that. Yeah, Melissa. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? That's fire. Melissa and Lactus. I was wondering, like, what the hell? Already seeing some Latin, of course you are. This is going by so quick. The phenomenon was later called the Gnosis terrorism. Involved many people who were close to me. Look at these screenshots. Is that Miyuki? What the fuck? Bro, I'm getting spoiled. I don't like this. This is already annoying. And it's way too fast. I'm getting spoiled. I couldn't shake my own suspicions, and the tensions in my mind kept mounting, so without saying goodbye to Cosmos, I decided to leave Vector. Is this Shion? Bro, what is this spoil? I don't like the spoilers. Listening. There's no way you're typing listening to this. This is... I don't know. I don't like this. What the fuck? That's Saga 1. That's... After the space-time anomaly in Milton space caused by Albedo had closed up, I returned to my usual duties as development chief at Vector. Before I traveled to 2nd Miltia, a new 3rd Division Annex Office head position I bet... This is the worst stream content of all time. Oh my god. And my appointment to it added a stable... Hi, dude, I want to be done with this, bro. Okay, she said Abel's Arc. I want to be done with this, bro. Filing mountains of paperwork which chronicled the events from the attack on the Waglinde to... Okay, so just a recap. During this time, the Gnosis threat intensified and expanded its range, bringing some heavy damage to some of the planets. I also think at this time I began to feel as if the Gnosis threat was someone else's duty. Uzuki. 6 months later, I learned that my brother Jin, who I had subbed to royalty with the Space Force, had been commissioned by the Contact Committee to investigate the Gnosis attack incidents. Oh, it's this song. The subcommittee's reports on the Gnosis. This is so fucking silly. From the Contact Subcommittee's inquiry into the Gnosis attack incidents. You took your magic sleeping pill. Yeah, no, here you go. Just fall asleep to this. Like, let this whisk you away. You're gonna have a nightmare if you fall asleep to this. There's been no correlation discovered in the numerous attacks. Several factors regarding the Gnosis. The attacks that are focused on the highly populated urban centers. Okay. The Gnosis are targeting civilians. There's a consistent pattern which leads us to believe that Gnosis focus is not simply destruction. Within a set time following the attacks, all of the Gnosis completely disappear. That's different. Let's go, Coyer. In consideration of these facts, we have determined that the Gnosis are acting as... This is a nice song, though. I like this track. Low-key listening. Controlled by someone. A mysterious boy who is presumably acting together with the Gnosis in a 100 series reality that he Gnosified. The boy's words lead us to believe a character called Grimoire may be deeply connected to the case. Grimoire. How am I gonna remember that? No Micro Machines guy. Grimoire's little girl? Okay, within the one called Grimoire's Little Girl, a Realian girl we've been sheltering, we found parts that resemble a special type of Realian built by Utic. Since no records about the type remain from them, we are unsure if she's the same kind of Realian. Even within the girl's memory banks, nearly all of the records have been deleted. We have no leads to any important information. Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm not going into this with an open mind, am I? You guys gotta admit, though, this is bad, dude. This is really difficult to, like, what the fuck is going on? You gotta admit, like, it's kind of fucked. Okay, Grimoire, boy, Realian, Utic, okay, targeting humans. I'm almost thinking, like, should I have just absorbed this information in Saga 3 instead? The Gnosis attack incidents. At first, everyone thought they were merely an extension of the frequent and ongoing Gnosis phenomenon events. In my case, I hadn't known that my brother was involved in the incidents. But Yuri was quick to realize how strange the incidents were. Back in 2 hours, wanted to wish you a better... Thank you, Belly. I hope you're having a good night, dude. Thank you. Fuck. She caught a hold of a very important clue. The girl she'd been sheltering was an eyewitness to one of the incidents, Grimoire's little girl. An investigation of the girl was initiated by the subcommittee. In the end, they were able to establish that she was a special type of Realian who had been built for an unknown purpose. Okay. Vector, 3rd Division. Support to the investigation of the Realian is the Anti-Gnosis Battle Advisor. I also participated in the investigations. Anti-Gnosis Battle Advisor. That's pretty cool. The ending of 2, it was great. It was a good ending. I like that, that's, Shion's term. I think that's cool. When I saw the 3rd Division's findings on the girl, which they had submitted as reference data, I was left speechless. Okay, of course. The same series, okay. Yoki Mizrahi. No records of her being manufactured existed. There's no mistaking that this girl was deeply connected to these incidents. I think my realization of that prompted my heart's denial. Afraid a connection to her would destroy the semblance of stability that I had gained. This is still... Shion talking? Okay, whatever. There's a Realian. That's all I need to know. What the fuck? What? I feel sick, Koyer. I feel sick. Gnosis. Okay, that's the Realian, I guess. Bro, she looks like that girl from Attack on Titan. The one that is friends with Gabby, you know? What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, chills. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Fucking. Yo, this is so weird, bro. Okay, so this happened at some point, and then Jin like came through randomly. There was a Gnosis attack on the subcommittee's lab. Because of this, we became convinced that the sheltered girl held the key to unlock the mysteries of these events. Is maybe Grimoire... God damn. God damn. Maybe Grimoire is like one of one of the fucking people in the group of like Virgil and Weber and shit, maybe the other one, like, you know, Testament thing. Together with an army of eggs, we successfully infiltrated the lab and rescued Yuri, the girl, and my brother. Okay. As we were trying to escape from the facility, a mysterious agent named Doctus appeared. She was affiliated with the anti-UMN organization known as Scientia. Dude, I wonder... Wow, that's actually kind of cool. That's low-key kind of cool, bro. Okay. Episode part 2. Oh my god. Okay. Why is this one so much more fucking loud? Doctus. That's kind of cool that Scientia's... God, stop! It's cool that it's coming back. I like the artwork. What the fuck is that? Who is this? Is this Shion? Why do you look like that? I mean... What the fuck is going on? After destroying Cosmos, Doctus snatched the little girl away. My brother... Why did you change your look instantly? This is the same... Grimoire's little girl. Doctus possessed some kind of information about her past. What's up, Cattail? I desperately tried to find a connection between the recent incident and the girl by studying Yuri's report. At this time, I sensed that my own uneasiness towards the girl was beginning to fade. Okay. Busy day. Really? What'd you get up to? About the girl saved at the incident. It was Grimoire's little girl who was saved, but her body composition bore a resemblance to a special type of Realian. Because the records from that time period pertaining to this type of Realian no longer exist, it was impossible to determine whether she was the same type or not. Nearly all of the data in her memory banks had been deleted as well. Where did she come from? Like, literally she was just, like, on a planet, right? That was attacked by the Gnosis? Assume the Miltian conflict 14 years ago might have been the cause of the memory loss. This is so fucking bad. Holy shit. This isn't even, like, bad lore, but it's like... This is such a shitty way to present this information to me. I hate Bandai Namco. I fucking hate that company. This is so bad. Lemageddon. The Gnosis summoning program manufactured by Grimoire Verum. By sending out a special wavelength, this program made it impossible to interfere with the behavior of the Gnosis. What? The Gnosis summoning program manufactured by Grimoire Verum. Okay, so that's his name. Lemageddon. This is... Okay. Okay. So it was used by researchers to observe the relationship between the Zohar and the Gnosis several thousand years ago. What the fuck is going on, man? The space-time anomaly responsible for the disappearance of Lost Jerusalem. Lemageddon itself was recovered by Vector. Oh my god, bro. I have to lock in. This is bro, this is bad. Bro, no, Spicy, I literally, of course you're ignorant to this, because if you are like a hyper nerd, you're not gonna know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, so basically what's happening is I'm watching like a recap video. Dude, I don't even, bro, this is so fucked. This is like a lore dump of content between episode 2 and 3 of Xenosaga that was like on a website to give you lore necessary for the beginning of Xenosaga episode 3, and they presented it in a PowerPoint, a Japanese-only PowerPoint presentation. So, like, I don't even know, bro, like, and now there's, two conversations happening. Also, like, let me get, like, what, I don't know. Tell me about this. The summoning program manufactured by Grimoire. Like, who the fuck is Grimoire? Okay, so Grimoire has been around for several thousand years, or is Grimoire a people? Fucking goddamn it! What did he say? Fragments of Lemageddon. The experiment failed, causing the space-time anomaly. Okay, I mean, oh my god, I can't log in. I can't log in. I'm sorry, it's so hard. Lost Jerusalem. Okay. Oh, baked. You saved your shit. That's good. I can't log in. Fans translated it and made this video. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was going to be like lost media as well. That's also important to say. Used by researchers to observe the relationship between the Zohar and the Gnosis. Several thousand years ago. I thought the Gnosis weren't really a thing, though. Thank you, Cattail. I thought it was, too. So this is the reason for Lost Jerusalem's disappearance. Lemageddon. This one interferes with the Gnosis and can incite there. Lemageddon itself was recovered by Vector when they escaped Lost Jerusalem. Wow, interesting. And it had been safeguarded by them ever since. But when Project Zohar was invoked, it was handed over to the Mizrahi Cerebral Sciences Research Facility. Invoked. The program was restored. Mizrahi, who used it as the basis for the Song of Nephilim device. According to Yuri, the program was at one time restored and implanted in the synthetic brain of a special type of Realian test subject. Whereupon research was conducted on the management of Lemageddon and the regulation of its waves. No research records remain. Okay, so it was put into not Momo, but Grimoire's little girl. But again, like, I don't know if it's thousands of years ago. Like, what the fuck is Grimoire even? I should have, Cattail. Personal information on Grimoire. This program is like Lost Jerusalem. What? This program is something that was developed in the era of Lost Jerusalem. Bro, why? I don't... Oh my god. Why am I getting crazy Lost Jerusalem lore drops with this? It fragmented into several pieces and vanished into the what? Okay. The developer was Grimoire Verum. Jin knows him too. Full name, Grimoire Verum. Chief Technician. So this is on Lost Jerusalem. What the fuck? This is crazy. Chief Technician of Vector Zohar Research Project. On Lost Jerusalem. And the programmer that manufactured the Gnosis summoning program, Lemageddon. All other personal data is unknown, as it is thought to have been lost when Lost Jerusalem disappeared. It is assumed that he died at that time. I mean, but motherfuckers can just live, right? I mean, literally, Dmitry Yuriev is just alive in people's bodies, like, and shit. So, I mean, if that's a thing, then, like... Okay, then, like, okay. By using his own daughter as a test subject of Lemageddon, he was able to complete the Gnosis summoning program. So these motherfuckers summoned Gnosis during the Lost Jerusalem era. That's so weird. Using the Zohar. Why, though? However, an incident during that experiment caused the Zohar to go out of control. Ow. Grimoire is considered to be responsible for the space-time anomaly, which in return was responsible for the disappearance of Lost Jerusalem. Why? There was a character called Grimoire who was connected with the recent Gnosis attacks. There was the person named Grimoire who constructed the Lemageddon program, which was restored by Joachim Mizrahi. But why, though? Then there was the reality... Okay, sure. I mean, I understand the characters, I guess. Despite the vagueness of these sources, we began to link all three pieces into one whole. Yuri and my brother had taken up the charge of rescuing the girl. Yuri in particular desperately tried to save her. Perhaps the reality girl simply reminds her of Momo. I, however, was still uncertain as to whether I should get involved in the girl's rescue or not. I pursued the report that Jin had filed on the girl after the attack incident. In the report, I saw a very familiar name.
グリモアの少女か。あなたは一体。違う。私はネピリム。
At the scene of the attack, the girl called Grimoire's little girl was saved. Although there were no obvious external wounds, she seemed to have lost her memory and didn't remember anything other than her own name. Although it was thought to be temporary due to the shock of the incident, a professional diagnosis was also deemed necessary. Besides, there are a few strange points concerning this girl. The girl was being pursued by several people, each calling her Grimoire's little girl. I hate how many times I've had to say that out loud. She, however, denies that name, introducing herself as Nephilim, and seeking help from a person she calls Grimoire. She had major differences from the characteristics of the Nephilim that I had previously come to know, and it was difficult to imagine she was the same person. In addition, it was unknown what kind of relationship existed between her and the person called Grimoire who was thought to be connected to the attack incidents.
彼女のデータから情報を得ることはできなかったのですか？
残念なことに、彼女の記憶、つまり過去のデータだけど、すべて人為的に破棄されているのよ。
I mean, she's not a girl from Lost Jerusalem. That's a cool piece of art. I like that. Nephilim. That's Ellie. It's not Nephilim. You guys got it all wrong. I like how they flashbang you every time. Nephilim. The illusionary girl. This is such cool artwork. Who appeared before me. And now the kidnapped girl, calling herself Nephilim. What kind of connection was there between the Nephilim I knew and this girl? If the girl had a connection with Nephilim, and the Miltian conflict of 14 years ago, she must surely have had a connection to me as well. And there was an agent called Doctus who pursued the girl. Fuck you. Stop clicking next. She might also have information on the girl in Nephilim. Doctus. The female agent who attacked Grimoire's little girl. Because of the way she handled her body and equipment, it could be surmised that she had received special training. Still, the reason why she pursued the life of the girl was unknown. Also, we didn't know whether or not she acted on her own or as part of an organization. From the fact that she... Bro, fuck you. Per Strandberg, the motherfucker that uploaded this. Fuck you. Wait, I'm not a robot. Give me time. It was guessed that there was a connection between the attack and the character called Grimoire. Look, you're gonna see their mouse cursor move to the next. They're just like so quick to move on. After I read this report, Jin told me about his encounter. What's up, dearest? Yeah, we're watching this shit. Okay, so no, we kept her? I like the VA. What? Huh? She's too much for you to what? Handle? I guess? I don't see how that justifies you threatening my life. Bro, this is literally... Okay, what the fuck? Why are you just speaking like this? Why are you speaking like this? I like how this looked like Sidon with Midori. Oh wow, I guess. Bro, click next! Is this dude like eating chips? Yeah, I wanted a real visual novel, not this. This is fucked up. This isn't even a visual novel. This is like... Bro, this... Come on, I don't even gotta explain it, bro. God damn, this is cooked. The damaged Cosmos was to immediately return to headquarters in order to have her upgraded to version 3. Chills. Though I was uneasy with Cosmos' absence, it was nothing compared to the uneasiness I had regarding the girl's existence. So I made the decision to help Jin rescue the girl. Meanwhile, Yuri used wavelengths emitted by the girl as a tracking device. No. And she was successful in calculating the girl's location by causing a resonance with the fragments of Lemageddon. Okay, that probably makes sense, I guess.
シオン、小委員会に座標を報告し、支援の要請を。中に潜入し、少女を取り返します。
With a guy eating chips. I think he is. Having pinpointed the battleship that was thought to hold the girl captive, Jin and I hastily rushed inside before the enemy could notice us. However, we quickly came to realize our actions had been careless. Click next! Bro, focus! Focus! Dude, there's nothing more. Click next! 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 Holy fuck! This looks like the area in Twilight Town. It seems to suit the taste of the ships. Why does she look like this? I don't suppose you'd return the girl. I love salt and vinegar chips. Oh, what the this is different. Where's Sanchia? Scientia. The anti-UMN resistance. I mean, they got it all right. They got it all right. She is deeply linked to Lemageddon. She has a connection to this program. Oh, Trikpa F11 Om Duville Stanga. What a language is this? Bro, just full screen it, my man. This is an unofficial fan translation and has no affiliation with Namco Bandai. Nakmo Bandai. Please support them by purchasing Xenosaga. Street Fighter 6? Not really, bro. I don't play FGCs like that, Squisher. Oh! Melis! Yo! Hey! Yo! Hi. The anti-UMN organization formed by the unification of anti-government resistances. Bro, show me Lactus as well. Look at her. Melis. Chills. With several memory members, is likely the largest, currently the largest resistance federation in, its members are attempting to bring light into the possible relationship between UMN use and the appearance of the Gnosis. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Squishy. Not really. What about you? Skillfully using a distinct network, they carry out guerrilla-type acts against the UMN administration. Current connection to the Maiden of Grimoire. Current information on the Maiden of Grimoire. She's a type of unique Realian that differs from current Realians. Her pupils, which are the most important external characteristics of Realians, were created in a non-conventional manner. We can remark that her traits are similar to the type of Realian created by Professor Mizrahi during his research for the UTIC organization. Her body was used by the same professor for Lemageddon's reconstruction in UTIC's HQ, Labyrinthos. But during the Miltian conflict, the data concerning this research, as well as those of the donor, are lost and the details remain unknown. After the conflict, an official publication called for the destruction of all Realians used in his experiments. However, certain information indicates that several childlike Realians remain missing. Scientia. The clandestine organization that denounces the UMN. How could anyone have read that fast? as being dangerous and continues to act on its own will. Why is it so obsessed over this girl? This has, as anticipated, a connection with the Miltian conflict 14 years ago. It was discovered that the Realian was made by Professor Mizrahi and got its hands on information concerning the experiment that used Realians' bodies during the conflict. Furthermore, it's the Lemageddon program that was used for this experiment. Realians made by Professor Joachim Mizrahi. Now I remember. In the past, I developed relationships with 3 Realians, Fabronia, Cecily, and Kath. Would it be possible that the Maiden of Grimoire was in the same place as them, and that she was used for the Utic organization's experiments? And yet, until the color of her pupils change, she tries to hide something from us. But what? Hi Jay, how you doing? Hi! Thanks for stopping in. You enjoyed it for a while? Okay, hell yeah. How's the Xenosaga? Really bad. It's so bad. It's so bad! It's so bad! Oh my gosh. It's so bad. Information on the Fragment Retainer. Someone who has been contaminated by Lemageddon by having a fragment implanted in their body called Grandy. What? This is like some Solaris shit? What do you mean contaminated? Lemageddon itself? Or the Lemageddon like project? No, Aaron reaction? Oh, bro, no, I was sleeping. I did a blind reaction. It's on my VODs channel. I also, on my YouTube channel, did a full breakdown review of it that's 40 minutes long. I have 2 videos on about it. It just, like, shadow dropped, so I couldn't do anything. But no, bro, I'm very excited and did videos on it. Currently, only a boy from the Rosen district has been confirmed as a fragment retainer. Also, there are strong chances the Maiden of Grimoire falls in that case. Okay. Lemageddon isn't only a program. Oh, well, yeah, thank you. Once placed in the brain, it contaminates its host and turns them into a gnosis. Only their individual will is kept as is. On its own, the fragment is useless, but if it's placed in the brain, the program contaminates its host by emitting waves and nosifies them. Kind of reminds me, people's consciousness is conserved when they become a gnosis. That's fucking crazy. It reminds me of, I think about that gnosis in, Saga 1. The one, you know what I'm saying? In the ship, you know what I mean? Betty, yeah. Grandi. What changes in comparison with classic nosification is that to maintain individual vital functions, the individual consciousness is maintained as is. The people in this situation are called fragment retainers. People in this case become capable of controlling waves, and it allows them to direct the calling of the gnosis they desire. Okay, this is such a big thing as well. Why, like, what's even the point of, like, nosification at that point? What's even the point of being a gnosis at all? Why is there something that can just create gnosis and they're different as well? So she would have been... Why didn't she reappear till now? Vector. 41% of the gnosis responsible for damages or reports by witnesses come from the UMN. The majority of the gnosis apparitions in the real number domain happen through a dive in the UMN. This is a known fact. An interesting history, no? Lemageddon was originally controlled by Vector. Okay, we like low-key knew that, I think. No true inquiry into gnosis in the UMN exists currently, although the UMN's control and administration are under the jurisdiction of the Galaxy Federation. This arrangement was entrusted to Vector. A portion of Joachim Mizrahi's research funds were also financed by Vector. Grimoire is hidden in the UMN, which is created and maintained by Vector. Grimoire is hidden in the UMN. Okay. Okay. Vector is also on the initiative of dealing with damage caused by the Gnosis. Although reports on handling of the damages are sent to the Galaxy Federation, almost everything is done in absolute secrecy, and at the end only one formal report is published. There is no reason for Vector to know nothing about the current incidents. Hello there, Ewan. Nothing but supposition. Sure, suppositions. The personal interest seem to be hindered by unknown obstacles.
UMN のその危険性を承知していながら公表もせず隠蔽し、何か別の目的に利用しようとしてるのよ。
Did I read this one up there?
ベクターの真意はわからないし、ことを知らないわけがない。
No. What is the UMN? No documents remain about the development of the UMN other than recordings on the basis of its maintenance. Recordings on the installation of transfer columns in the galaxy. No documents about the development other than maintenance, recordings on the installation. Could it be possible that no documents remain other than a network installed during the creation of the Federation? According to these supposed facts, we can only suppose that Vector, through conscious of these dangers, would knowingly hide very important information linked to Gnosis in the UMN. In response to that, Vector claims that there are no implications. In-depth investigations seem to be necessary. I agree. Vector had linked to the current incidents. I didn't want to believe that story. Currently, Vector is responsible for the layout of the UMN. However, to say from there that it is linked to this affair is a big step. There were this girl in Lemageddon, and also actions of the man named Grimoire in the UMN. There's no reason why Vector shouldn't be up to date with this information. Never had information sent back to me. One begins to feel like someone is acting in the shadows. Okay, yeah, imagine. The uneasiness began to grow inside you. Now we will uncover the true nature of Grimoire. It's kind of like... So... Do these people... Do they just trust Shion and Jin? Like, I'm confused. Like, when did they... Why are they even telling them all this? I guess maybe, like, because they know that Shion is, like, very deeply connected to the UMN. Like, I guess they think that maybe she can act as, like, a double agent or something. It's just a lot of implied shit here. Okay. Nephilim. Maiden of Grimoire's brain. No, she doesn't. Beginning emotional what? Emotional version, what the fuck? A raving madman or a genius who will take the bait? Grimoire, it's like it's like Voyager 2. Grimoire, like the person Grimoire. Forced dive. System all free. Sancho's analysis of the girl began. Its goal was to get its hands on clues about the man called Grimoire who seems to be pulling the strings behind the current incidents. Seemed less afraid of the pain of the forced analysis than she let on, but something else was even more peculiar. When she became aware of my brother's presence, I had the impression that the expression on her face changed slightly. What? One could have said that she had known him for a long time, and that his presence terrified her. Fear and astonishment showed on her face. Certain she was frightened by the appearance of my brother. The appearance of him awakened something that had slept inside her. I understand very few words here. I don't have what you want. I have nothing else to remember. I can't give it to you. Who did the artwork here? If I had been repaired, I could have given it to you. Me. What? I like her winter outfit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, what in the fuck am I want? Holy fuck! Whoa, man! Dude, stop! What the fuck is that? Jesus! Holy! Whoa, bro! That is something. Is that? Can I show this? I mean, bro, like, what the fuck? This is Shion? What the fuck? I never knew. I think the chances of saving her. I don't think they're slim, Jen. I don't think they're slim. Not at all. I think so as well, but you still must prepare yourself for the worst. Imagine Shion just dies in the transition between 2 and 3. I think that she tried diving into the UMN. Or like tried diving into the girl's mind, right? Disappeared right before our eyes following her awakening. Shion, trying to help her, fell unconscious. According to the subcommittee's report, traces of the girl have been found in the UMN. It's possible that Shion's consciousness is forcibly held there. Okay, yeah, so she did dive in. Along with Professor Mizrahi, we tried to retrieve it, but not having a single clue in the immensity of the UMN, this was a lost cause. Being unable to do anything else, I had nothing more to do than wait. I could do nothing. but deplore my uselessness, the same as 14 years ago. Xenosaga 2 to 3, A Missing Year. Remember to support Bandai Namco on every future endeavor. This is a fan translation. It's for no profit. Please buy Xenosaga. Nephilim. This place is called Ars Nova. It's a world of memories sealed by Vector. It's where terrible memories and painful thoughts remain. All consciousness will unite here. Ars Nova. A world of memories sealed by Vector. Terrible memories and painful thoughts remain. All consciousness will unite here? Okay. Whatever. Grimoire is holding Shion prisoner.
人が思いを遂げようとしたとき、必ずしも幸せになれるとは限らない。その思いが強いほど他者を不幸にする。彼はそのことに気づいていない。お願い、ジン。グリモアを止めて。
Nephilim contacted me through my consciousness. She informed me that Shion and the girl were being held prisoner by Grimoire. They are in the depths of S Division, a location controlled by Vector and protected by very high-level security. Nephilim asked me to stop Grimoire. I don't know if something happened between them, but now I know that the place where they were being held captive, I have no reason to hesitate.
ネピルムがそう言ったの？
ええ。ベクターによって封印されたアルスノバという場所に少女と共に囚われていると。
二人を助けに行くつもり？無茶よ。ベクターの管理する中枢領域なんて政府としても簡単に手を下せる場所ではないわ。
Okay.
やはり協力してはもらえませんか。
下手なことをすればあなたも私もただでは済まないのよ。
分かっています。無理強いはしませんよ。
ジン、おそらくあの少女はもう助からないわ。それでも
申し訳ないが ES とこの会社をしばらくお
And
借
you're
りします。
fragment? Wait, what do you mean you're fragment? I'm confused by that.
参ります。
He's borrowing a Lemageddon fragment? Professor Mizrahi warned me not to interfere with Vector. Considering her position, her reaction was normal, and I couldn't blame her for that. However, I couldn't allow myself to abandon them. Fucking bitch-ass fuck, man. And either exploit all the possibilities that were presented to me. I never hesitated even for a second at the thought of going to save them. However, one thing perturbed me. The Maiden of Grimoire wasn't afraid until she saw me. On her face was the same expression as that day. That's just like a different character. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Or no, that is literally a different character. And Despicable Me, yeah.
特に大型のものはこの繁華街へ集中しているようです。
Gnosis have appeared.
妙ですね。まるで何かを探しているようだ。
敵が移動を開始。こちらに気づいたようです。周辺空間の重力偏差に異常。時空間に干渉発生。数は計測不能。
ついてこられますか？
はい。
いい返事です。
E-Henjides. I then went along with the 100 series Realian towards the location where the Gnosis were concentrated. There, we found a boy.
何者？
何者？ 教えねえよ。
What the fuck?
ああ、余計なことすんなよな。
What is this
俺が
anime
グリモア
shit
に怒ら
now?
れちゃうんだぞ。
グリモ
あいつが見つかんないのも
If I don't
全
find
部
it,
お
it'll
っ
be your
さんの
fault.
せいだからな。
アあいつ一体何のことだ。
I don't like that they're introducing a character like this.
決めた。こんなのどう？
ボス何を。
Oh, he nosified the Realian?
罰だよ。
けどそんなことをすればあなたの体が。
And his Digimon. Thanks to the power of the fragment, the boy manipulated the Gnosis. He was probably searching for the Maiden of Grimoire. We'd have to face the Gnosis that was in our way, but the boy made it touch the Realian he began to nosify. She executed the Hilbert effect and pulled herself into our dimension. With no way to save her, and given that she was completely nosified, there was nothing I could do but destroy her. GG.
怖がらないで。危害を加えるつもりはありません。
いや、来ないで。助けて、グリモア。
Why is she just chilling here on this place? And this guy, this boy, why can he not find her? And why, like, Grimoire, I mean, I guess Grimoire, like, probably hired him to go find her, but I just don't know. And then, like, why she should go find him if she can, right? If she wants Grimoire. I'm fucking lost, bro. I had the opportunity to meet one who nosified my partner, 100 series Realian. The girl was also afraid. My partner executed... Yeah, this is all what happened. Uh-huh. Wasn't frightened by the scene itself, but by me. It's likely she wanted to run away from me and didn't want me to rescue her. I must at all costs force myself to forget about this so I can concentrate on the rescue. GG. I needed certain equipment to infiltrate the heart of Vector and get by their security. Other than the subcommittee, I saw no other way than to visit this organization. Indeed, only Doctus and her colleagues could help me. If Xion was with me, she would surely yell at me, saying I was irresponsible and rash. But as long as I shared a common interest with Sentia, it was possible I could work with them. But before Doctus could consider my proposition, there was this conversation. This is cool.
どういうつもり？まさか私たちを潰しに来たのかしら。
Have you
見て
come
の
to
通り
stop
丸
us?
腰ですよ。取引しませんか。私はグリモア
Once
の
this
居
is
場所を
done, I will
知ってい
give
る。
you the fragment
そ
of
してそこへ行か
Grimoire.
なければならない理由
Why
が
does he
ある。
have a like
その
that?
手伝いをお願いしたいんです。
I don't understand when he
全
obtained
てが
a
終わった後で
fragment.
グリモアと談笑を引き渡しました。
And like what it even looks like
虫のいい話。
physically.
あなたたちにはダイブの準備を頼みたい。
I would like for you to prepare my dive.
悪い
I don't think
話
this
で
is a
は
bad
ない
deal.
と思いますが。
ダイブ中、あなたの命は我々が握ることになるのよ。そこまで信用してくれるの？
信用するしかありません。他に打つ手がないんでね。
取引に応じなかったら？
それは困ります。その場合のことは考えていなかった。
まったく。こ
Ma-
のひょうひょうとした態度。怒りを通り越して呆れるわね。いいわ。取引に応じてあげる。ただし、言うだけの働きはしてもらうわよ。
What do you mean it's the only time you'll work together? You literally told him about everything. I don't understand. First of all, the series of incidents in a connection with the fragments were caused by a man called Grimoire Verum. Given that the origin of these unexplained phenomena, as well as the hiding place of the one responsible in Vector's special maintenance area, there are strong chances that Grimoire Verum himself is there. Grimoire Verum himself, the man on Lost Jerusalem. The guy. Literally the guy. The guy himself. Not the thing, the guy. How he's managed to stay alive all this time, this is a mystery. For an unknown reason, possibly linked to the disappearance of Lost Jerusalem, it seems that it has become a spiritual entity that exists inside the UMN. We can assume that Vector knows this fact, hides the existence of Grimoire, and holds him in order to reconstruct Lemageddon. Okay. It is a nice song, I agree. Like, bro, like, I don't want them to reveal crazy shit to me during this. Like, I want the cool shit to be in the game at this point. This is such a scuffed format. We'll interfere directly with the UMN and force a hole open.
了解です。アルスノバの座標は
そこにグリモアの少女がいるのなら
The fragment will resonate and allow you to find your route.
当然ベクターの特別管理領域だから全力で潰しに来るわよ。生き残れるかどうかはあなた次第ね。
ご期待に添えるよう努力しますよ。
Ganbatte Jin. He's VRing. He is. He actually is. Okay, 2 more. These are the longest ones. ここは
私助かったの。あなたはね。あなたが助けてくれたんでしょ。
You were the one who saved me.
そう。ありがとう。あなたは大丈夫？怪我はない？どうして私のことを助けてくれたの？私を守ろうとしてくれたから。そっか。
Okay.
あなたネピリムっていうの？
Normal eyes
グリモア
now.
がくれたの。
Grimoire called me that.
あなたのお父さん？
The original Nephilim? Wakata Nai.
私何も覚えてないの。
Grimoire told me that he knows everything about me.
グリモアは私のこと
Okay,
何で
and
も知ってるって言ってた。
you just believe that?
何でも？名前も
He
思い
will
出も
only give
全
them
部。
to me if I unite all the fragments.
でも
If I
それをもら
don't,
うた
you
め
will
に
scold
は
me.
断章
Bro,
を集め
where
ない
are
と
the...
ダメなの。
What the fuck is the fragment? I don't... I can't understand what it is even. I know what it does, but what does it look like? Like the fragments of Lemageddon, I understand, but like...
怖い。怖いよ。私にはできないよ。大丈夫。大丈夫よ。何も怖くないわ。
There's a lot of audio of this character just crying.
私が
Like, way too
そば
much.
にいてあげるわ。必ず守ってあげる。
Just so much audio of this character crying and screaming. When did that happen? Or, what the fuck? What? This is Xenosaga 2 to 3, A Missing Year. This is a fan translation. Please remember to support Bandai Namco and buy Xenosaga officially, their official channels.
Itachiを守ってくれるの？え？あなたを一人にしないわ。それに私だけじゃない。兄さんも一緒よ。兄さん？
Nissan.
ジン・ウズキっていうの。
Jin Uzuki.
変わり者で頑固だけど。
Some of his habits are, now she's gonna freak
す
out
ごく優しい
because
の。
Jin is coming here.
だから大丈夫。
She does not
絶
like
対に
Jin,
助けてあげるわ。
right?
ジン・ウズキ。ウズキ。
Uzuki. Does that hold relevance to you? I lost consciousness while trying to comfort the girl who was in the Senshia vessel. When I awoke, I was in a strange place with her. Whoa, where was this? Who brought us here? One would say it's an old church. I had no idea. Next to me was a frightened little girl who held me tightly in her arms. To be reassuring, I tried erasing my anxiety. Once she heard the name Jin Uzuki, her face changed slightly. I mean, what's even... just Uzuki lore?
何をそんなに恐れているのかな。
Is this Grimoire?
あなた、何？グリモア、あの人が。
Okay.
怖い？
わかんないよ。でも、きっと、いじめられる。
So, he wins. He got the girl back.
それはできない。
助けてくれないの？
ネピリム、君は思い出が欲しいのだろ？
ネピリムって名前くれたよ。思い出もくれるって。
そう、僕は君に約束した。
I'll give you a nice
可
name
愛い
and
名前
pleasant
も
memories.
温かい思い出も君のすべてをプレゼントするとね。だがそのために君はレメゲトンの断章を手に入れなければならない。
Fake
そして僕のいる
memories.
この場所まで。
And what has he done to make her think that this is possible?
できない。
Okay. It's just so much audio of her fucking whimpering, man.
さあ、おいでネピリム。
That's like half of this whole content.
何言ってるの？ふざけないで。
And it continues like it's just more of that. Okay, so that's Grimoire. Are you the Grimoire that was on Lost Jerusalem? Okay, Jin is here. That was quick. Immediately after he kidnapped her, my brother appeared before me. Once I saw his relieved face, all the anxiety contained inside me disappeared. Trying to hide my emotions, I told him everything that had happened. Oh my god, macrophages, bro, chills. Almost a mac. See, I like those guys. Oh my god, dock this. I'm here. You're talking in a pitiful tone of voice. What happened? I missed you. Go stop Grimoire. Okay. Speaking Latin. Speaking Latin. Good translation. In an unexpected manner, Doc disappeared to protect us. Why did she do that if we're enemies? We're not enemies. When were we ever enemies? I was still confused, so Jin explained to me that I was a prisoner in a section of the UMN controlled by Ars Nova, or called Ars Nova, controlled by Vector, that my consciousness was captured to Grimoire, and that he had come to help me. Grimoire seems to have fled the depths of this building. Translation ain't wrong. I believe it. Welcome to my holy land. Grimoire.
君たちには感謝しているんです。おかげで彼女が覚醒することができたのですから。
She could finally awaken.
私の仕事はまだ終わっていない。この地でなおくだらぬ虚勢を張れるとは。いいでしょう。これから行われる奇跡の目撃者となってもらいましょう。奇跡？あなたたちはここが単なる機密情報の集積地だと思っているんですね。
I think you're in a place where only top secret information is accumulated. That's a great mistake.
ベクターによって作られたあなたの
It's a place created by Vector to keep you in prison.
牢獄だと言いたいのでしょう。牢獄だから勘違いなんですよ。言ったでしょう。この地は僕にとって聖地。ここに 僕の全てが存在する。
あなたは自ら望んでここに留まっているのか。
理解してもらえるとは思っていません。
Yeah, please explain. Okay, so I mean, I don't know, whatever. So this
その
is
意味
him,
を教えてあげようという
the consciousness of him from 1 million year ago. Next.
藤木誕生。
Okay, so he brought the fragment. What's happening? The fragment. Okay. Okay, she's attacking him. I still don't know what a fragment even looks like. Is that... No, that's like UMN shit, right? Okay, so that's why she wanted the fragments. She told us that the fragments were indispensable for her to get her memory back. Her memories. Not knowing who she was. He was probably the only one who could tell her. But could she be happy if she got her memories back, knowing she was a Realian born for experiments? It's a crazy face. Okay, I guess that is the fragment of Lemmigeddon. The Nephilim song.
これは何？これが私？これが私の記憶？違うの。
これは
これネピリムの歌声。
さあ聞くがいい、この声を、我が愛しき歌声を。
ダメよ、この歌を歌わせてはダメ。
やがて歌は UMN へと広がり
Resonate with the entire
全宇
universe.
宙へと
That
広
my
が
daughter
る。
Nephilim can be brought back to this holy land.
そして我が娘を、
Okay.
ネピリムをこの聖地へと
I
呼び
understand.
戻すことができる。
I understand.
ネピリムがあなたの娘。
I understand. That's
私の記憶じゃ
that's kind of weird
ない
though.
の？
このアルスノバは愛しき娘
Ars
の記
Nova
憶。
is the memory of my dear daughter.
君には
You shall inherit her memories. Then we can use Lemmigeddon and you can
受け継いでもらう。
accommodate my daughter's soul. You will become the object of my desires.
君に娘の魂を宿らせよ。君は希望のよりしろとなるのだ。嫌がることはない。君は望みのものを手に入れたのだよ。
Kind of interesting.
私の記憶じゃない。
バカな。なぜ拒絶する？やめろ！頼む！ネピリムを、娘を受け入れてくれ。
He did all this just to bring her back? Okay, now Grimoire's getting fucking
なぜだ！
killed?
なぜ拒む！
わからないの？彼女は他人の思い出が欲しいんじゃない。自分だけの心が欲
I
しかっ
think
た
he
のよ。
does see that.
どうして気づいてあげられないの？
偽りの心に変わり、この世で最も尊い心を宿し、ネピリムとして生きていくことができるのだ。これほど幸せなことがあるか。
そんなのあなたの思い込みじゃない。
知ったふうな口を聞くな。
Well, Vector used me. I was stuck here for an
ベクター
eternity.
の若造に利用され
I've
続け
endured the pain of losing my
永
daughter
劫
all
の
this
時を
time.
娘を失った苦しみに耐え続けたのだ。
そんな。
ああ、 僕の希望が消えてゆく。
It's weird that, like, the Realian can even reject them. Replanted in the girl united in Lemageddon was finally complete. After the awakening of Lemageddon, she began to be swept away by Gnosis? If she stayed in this state, she would emit the song throughout the UMN, which would quickly spread it and make it resonate all throughout the universe. If this happened, our world would be completely overrun by the Gnosis. Well, that's fucking insane that that just happened so quickly. Like, what? That's a pretty big... That's pretty big. Low key. You know what I'm saying? Wait. Did I miss anything? Yeah. She only wanted her memories. Grimar only wanted to revive his beloved daughter. The two of them only wanted to attain their wishes and nothing more. But in reality, their wishes mutually hurt them and only brought misfortune to other people. I feel like the Realian girl could have just not done that, though.
Nepilim.
Nepilim.
Nepilim. Is Nepilim doing something? What the fuck? Nepilim? And then this is Lost Jerusalem, him and Nephilim.
やっと戻ってきてくれたね。
Okay.
待っていた。ずっと待っていたんだ。おかえり、ネピリム。
You got a little
あなたをここに縛り付けていたのはこの私への思いがあなたをごめんなさい。
You don't have... There is nothing. Okay, one more. This one's 20 minutes, though. This one's 20 minutes, boys. We're almost home. We're almost home. Okay, so she's gonna actually do the Song of Nephilim anyways. What the fuck? Okay, Gnosisifying herself? So to be clear, this is literally just a random Realian, right? This is Xenosaga 2 to 3, the Pied Piper. I mean, that missing year. Remember to support Bandai Namco and everything they do, and buy Xenosaga officially to official channels. Thank you very much, and we love you. She's just a random Realian. Why does this happen, this whole thing? Like... Bro. It's actually just screaming. Oh my chills. Cosmos. Why are you here?
Cosmos.
Oh, I like this song a lot. Is that new Cosmos? Is that version 3? Cosmosi. Was this released between episode 2 and 3? What platform was this originally released on? This was on... This was a web comic. PowerPoint web comic released on Monolith's website to promote... yeah. We should have a command for this. What's up, Coded? This is the worst thing ever. What's up, Max? You did make it. The fragment of Lemageddon, while keeping her consciousness intact, nosified her. She lost her senses and we could no longer hear her voice. I was unable to contain my emotions and began to lose control when Cosmos appeared, with her new exoskeleton. Appeared to get us out of this mess. She protected us from a Gnosis attack. Seizing the opportunity, Jin turned toward the Gnosis while drawing his katana. Jin.
Nisan.
Nisan.
やめて。嘘でしょ。
これ以上あの子を苦しませるべきではない。
True.
やめてよ。お願い。あの子と話がしたいの。兄さん。
Just kill it.
行きますよコスモス。
Yeah. Ikimasu yo, Cosmos.
行きます。
Damn, this budget's high. Jin's katana cuts a Gnosis in two, allowing the Maiden of Grimoire to pull herself out what remained. My brother was right. She hadn't completely Gnosified yet and could still be saved.
シオン、思い出してあげて。彼女のことを。
Shion? Memories? Moment? What? What? What the fuck?
アルマデル？
Alma
これ
Del?
あなたの名前なの？どうしてこんなところにいるの？大丈夫？
Child Shion. How is this from the perspective of Shion then? I was gonna say. Okay, you're right. Almadel.
宇月監察官、検体の意識
That her.
覚醒しました。
That was the girl.
あなた、
Almadel.
レメゲトンの固着状態はこれ以上水良博士を待たせるわけにいかんぞ。
今のところはうまく固定されているようです。
Okay.
しかし値が安定していません。
They're working on her.
やむをえん。フェーズ6からやり直す。
We got
それでは
work
検体
here.
に負担が。
構わん。これ以上の遅延、彼らへの言い訳が立たん。
やめて。何をするの？
Here's more screaming.
さあ、
Go be a good girl. Tell me what you want.
おとなしく言うことを聞いてくれ。
Jesus. Who is Suo?
大丈夫？
Who the fuck is Suo?
誰？いや、怖い。ねえ、この子怖がってる。かわいそう。
宇月監察官、ご息女が。
ここには入るなと言っただろ
Suo, don't come in here,
だって
Uzuki.
早く出て行きなさい。
Professor Uzuki. Fuck you mean
脳内
professor?
に余計なゴミがあるとノイズが出る。投薬の量を増やしてみるか。
Yes, coded. Exactly.
さあ、おとなしくしてくれよ。
This could have been kind of cool in like a good game. This like little story, because I don't give a fuck about Grimoire. I mean, I think it's kind of cool like the Lost Jerusalem shit, and I don't give a fuck about this like girl here, because like who gives a fuck, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, with the help of, I remembered everything. With the help of the girl's memories, my memory returned. I mean, okay, I mean we get more Shion lore, I guess. But I mean, for a nice DS game, hell yeah. On Milsha 14 years ago, I met her, and in her memories was my father. Sho Uzuki. What the fuck? That's why she was scared of my brother's face. He looked a lot like our father. Oh. That's why she... Okay. I don't know what kind of connection my father could have had with Vector, Yoki, Mizrahi, and Grimoire. In any case, one thing was certain. I had memories in common with Almadel. Sho Uzuki.
知ってる。
Another one to add to the list.
私、この子のこと知ってる。アルマデル、しっかりして。アルマデル。
They love using this sprite, it's true.
デル。そ
Almadelu.
うよ。アルマデル。
Oh, and she's... Why did Nephilim not just do this before to save her?
アルマデル。
Why did they have to go through all that Grimoire shit and like almost destroy the entire world? Was Nephilim just trolling? I'm confused.
あなた、
That's why this is
ア
a
ルマ
thing.
デル
Okay.
って名前なのね。
It's coming together now.
私はシオン。 あなた一人ぼっちなの？
Alamaderu.
怖がらないで。私が
Show
そばにいて
Uzuki.
あげる。大丈夫。今度いじめられたら私が守ってあげるね。
シオン。シオン。
Suo.
じゃあまたね。私がそばにいてあげるわ。
Shion's always had bad eyesight, huh?
必ず守ってあげるから。
It's cool to see, like, good Shion design and not Saga 2 slop.
そうよ。アルマデル、
Alamaderu.
私よ。もう大丈夫。
Bro, like, literally, like, what were they doing in the
何も
booth?
怖くないからね。
Like, half of the fucking job here was just like, okay, go into the microphone and just start screaming and crying, and that's half your lines. Like,
だから
like, bro.
歌を止めましょう。
You have nothing to be afraid of, so stop the song. Alamaderu. Like, literally, they could have just done this before, bro. In fact, Grimoire could have been probably saved as well. Oh, and look, now you can't even stop the fucking... You can't even stop the song now. Why do they just cry all the time? Yeah. I mean, this is absurd levels of crying.
怖がらないで。約束したよね。私がついてるわ。どうして
Nephilim.
どうして止められないの？ネピリム。ダメなの。
Even I don't have the power. She's already possessed by
そんな
Lemegeton.
力はない。
Alamadel can't
彼
live.
女はすでにレ
Gee.
メゲトンに取り込まれ
Gee.
こちら側で生きることはできないわ。彼女が生き続けるにはこのままレメゲトンを受け入れるしか
Okay, so
でも
that's the Saga 3
それを
bad guy, is Almadel Lemegeddon.
そんなどうして
It's true. True, Jory.
ないよ。このままだとシオンがアルマデル、みんなシオンを助けたい。
So, die.
でもできないの。私には止められない。大丈夫。止められるわ。
You can stop it if you wish to. You must understand.
それを望むのな
Remember?
らもう分かっているはずよ。思い出して。思い出す。
Shion.
じゃあまたね。
Shion. At that incident, I was in accord with her consciousness, the memories she searched for. We only spent a few days together, but for her, they were happy moments, important memories. It was for those that she made her decision to protect us with her memories.
これ私の中の
It's pleasant. It's
温かい
it's very pleasant.
これが止められる。でも寂しくない？そうね。それもあなたの。
That's such a heavy line.
そして
How dare you
あ
even
なた
like
と出会った
assume
人
that?
の
I'm gonna forget the
消え
fuck
ること
about
の
you.
ない
Minute I start Saga 3, I'm gonna forget about you.
私の思い出。
Ain't nobody remembering you. Maybe we'll remember your screaming, I'll say that. Turn this shit off, bro.
シオン。アルマデル。シオン。私にも思 思い出があったの。あのね、
Yeah, true. I mean, honestly.
あなたが私にくれたのよ。
Okay.
アルマデル。
Wow, so you're telling me that she doesn't come back in Saga 3?
また会うことがで
Nice
きたら
soft spoiler, bro.
一緒に遊んでくれる？
75. I'm almost done. We're almost done with it.
もちろんよ。いつでも遊んであげるわ。
I'm whining, coded.
楽しみにしてる。
I'm whining.
アルマデル。
What is? I mean, this was just necessary for like Lemigeddon, I guess. Lemigeddon info.
あのね、
Everything else
今度は
kind of
私が
irrelevant,
シオン
low
を
key.
守ってあげる。
I mean, I guess also Shion and them learn about Vector being bad. Finally.
ありがとう、シオン。
You should, Lucy. Goodbye. Automaderu.
やめて、アルマデル。
Bro, what do you mean? I don't understand this anime shit. Shion, are you a fucking idiot? She will literally destroy the world. Are you dumb?
またね。
What do you, like, okay, cry and be sad, but what do you mean stop? Brother, stop her. What are you talking about?
またね。
Are you a fool? She did this with Cecily and Kat. She's just like, bro, get a grip, dude. Be more like Jin. Or Suo. Or Saiton. Bro, Shion is low-key an embarrassment to the Uzuki name. Low-key. Now, that is a sick Jin outfit.
アルマデル。嘘。でしょ。
I mean, okay, this is fine. Like, you can be sad. I'm sad. Well, I would be.
なんで、どうして彼女が。
彼女はレメゲトンを拒絶したの
She
です。
rejected Limigeddon to save us.
我々
No.
を救うため、
To protect you. As well as our
お
memories.
前との思い出を守るために。
そんなのって。
What? This is like a humiliation ritual at this point.
もうすぐここ
Nah, Cosmos don't give a
閉じた
fuck.
空間となる。
This place will shut down and become a tomb for Grimoire and Almadel. Nobody can threaten
ア
them
ル
for
マデルのため
eternity.
に
They just gonna fucking...
誰も訪れることのない。
Damn, bro. Yeah, these characters were like hyper irrelevant. Well, also, why? Yeah, never mind. Whatever. Yeah.
空間の崩壊が始まっています。
We gotta go to
早く
Saga
脱
3.
出を。
Quick. Let's get the fuck out of here.
いい。
Shion, are you fucking dumb? Dude. There we go. There we go. Yeah, uh-huh. Fucking finally. Good decision. Good decision from Jin.
シオン、
Get the fuck out of... Like, get over yourself.
アルマデルが喜ぶと思うのですか。
Jin, good character.
だったら教えてよ。
SFX was
アル
crazy.
マデルは一体何のために生まれてきたの？あの子の幸せって一体。
Oh my god, bro.
他人が推測で語れるような問題ではない。その答えを出せるのは
Why did
アルマデル
Shion
自身です。
become so...
そんな理屈。
I want to... I go back to Junior, bro. Go back to
だけど
Junior.
ね、一つ確かなことがある。
What's Junior doing in the missing year? Is he polishing the Durandal?
彼女はあの笑顔を手に入れることができたんです。
True, Kirby. Yo,
それ
Rubido.
は紛れもない事実ですよ。
兄さん。
And Jin coming in with not only the logic, but also the emotional support.
さあ、
It's so weird because I feel like
帰りましょう。
in situations like even on the Waglende, like Shion was so much more like composed. right? Like in episode 1, you remember like when literally all of her friends and everybody she knew on the Vogelinde Day died, and like all that shit happened, and she was still like bitch, like talking to Cosmos, like you know, like she was talking to her like crazy, like, bro, get the fuck, you know, where are you, like whatever, like she was like, oh, I'll just die, you know what I'm saying? Like she was so like resolved, like her I don't know, I feel like she's turned into such a completely different character for no reason. Like she was so strong, and now she's so weak, constantly just like breaking down and like not understanding logic. It's like they're kind of, I don't know why. I mean, I guess she's sick of it. Like she said in episode 2, like, what the hell is this song? She's like, I'm sick of this, like, what is this track right now? But the pro tag too, right, Kirby? If it him. It's a cool song, bro. It's just like, bro, like I just feel like Shion, I mean, the only explanation for her is that she's just tired of like everything, which is very human, I guess, right? Like, oh, like so much is happening all at once, like whatever, but like I don't know, it's so weird for her character to go from like being really like strong and independent to just like kind of a little bitch, you know what I mean? And for like no reason. Also, while every other character around her is like elevating, she's like declining. Does that make sense? It's kind of just how I feel about it right now. I don't really understand. No, I definitely want to listen to this song. Turn off emotions not to deal with them until she can't. I mean, we saw her even in like vulnerable moments as well. Is this just like a complete recap? We saw her in vulnerable moments. I never got that idea. Okay, it's just a recap. Created the Udu system. The foundation of this system rested on the Gnosis calling program. Lemageddon. Almadel's first, Grimoire planted Nephilim's memories into Almadel's brain. Then, using Lemageddon, he tried to revive Nephilim's consciousness. It's crazy that Grimoire could even do that, by the way. However, Almadel rejected these memories and sacrificed herself to stop him. She nosified and turned to salt. Kind of tweaked after Shrankov Gnosis was defeated. I mean, kind of tweaked, yeah, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. Almadel and Grimoire were lost as Ars Nova was destroyed. It was announced that this marked the end of the current Gnosis attacks. Officially, the one responsible, Grimoire Verum, was reported missing. The truth of these facts is mysteriously hidden by Vector. Other areas suffered the pressure of Vector. Area of the subcommittee was transferred to a Federation military establishment. I also heard that the Federation... the Foundation was in charge of the investigation, was pursued for having connections to this incident. My discipline, having broken to S Division, was demotion, an outright removal of my position as chief. The Cosmos Project was frozen until a new chief was named. What? Yeah, true, Jury. Had there been other measures taken by Vector, I would consider myself lucky. Effectively, even after my demotion, I could still continue to participate in Cosmos development, given there are still things for First Division to do. Bro, what? Why did you... My discipline for having broken to S Division was demoted. Like, okay. They should have just not reported it. They should have just not reported anything. A loss of confidence in the UMN and Vector arose inside me, and this feeling wouldn't go away. I could never forget Alamaderu. That is why I passed in my resignation letter. It's probably something Alan and the others will never forgive me for. But as long as I have bitterness towards Vector, it is doubtful I could ever return. It would be no longer possible for me to see Cosmos. I've not thought about what would happen, but I intend to research the truth on the subject of my father and his part in the incidents 14 years ago, the UMN and Vector. Feb and Nephilim told me I must face my past. To be continued in Xenosaga Episode 3. He just quit. Alright. There was. Xenosaga, I did it. I watched it. Missing year. Yeah. 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 This or Pied Piper? Are you kidding? One of the weirdest experiences one can have is Xenosaga: A Missing Year. Better than Xenosaga 2? I mean... This is the first time I look at A Missing Year and it was with me. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I feel like I was engaged, but I don't know how I could have even made that, like, digestible. Can I get some Smashy Bros? That's what I'm saying. I mean, there was some cool, like, information there. But to be honest, I'm pretty happy that, like, I'm pretty happy that there was no, like, super crazy reveals. Because, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This was fucking, like, shit. Like, this was shit. This was a horrible way to get information. I hate the way that this was all, like, presented to me. Like, it was so bad. It was another missed opportunity. Like, this was fucking bad, bro. Like, this was really bad. This was really fucking bad. But honestly, what's interesting is I probably would have had a similar view of Pied Piper if it wasn't for the recreation. So I need a big chills in the chat for Cyclone Fox, for real. Bro, high key. Because imagine if the recreation wasn't a thing and you had to play like that weird scuffed like fan translation or read it. I know a lot of you guys like who got into this series before me like either skipped it or like read it. So like thank God I was able to play it. And I think if they're like, bro, low key, they should do the same for this. They should do the same for A Missing Year using the foundation of Pied Piper. That would be sick, bro. That'd actually be sick. Like, no, that'd be cool. And it would be way shorter too, I think. I mean, if it was like playable, I think it'd be more digestible, more hands-on. Or something, bro. Like, this medium was like shit. You'd have to write a ton of unofficial story. Why? You don't have to. Just make it short. Literally just make it short. Yeah, exactly. RPG Maker, right? So it's just quick. You just bang it out. Literally, like, just make it like a 2-hour long game or something. Like, just like fight again. You know, I don't know, bro. Or something. Like, I don't know. But overall, I mean, this shit was cooked, bro. Like, this shit was cooked. There were some cool takeaways, but like, bruh. Shorten those. I'm just thinking about any way that you can make this better than a fucking PowerPoint, bro. Like, cause brother, what the hell? You know what I mean? This was bad. This was bad, but you know, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did it. We did it. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's start Saga 3. Let's start Xenosaga 3. And now we are finally done with everything, I think. Besides, like, Xenosaga Freaks. I don't know when I'm going to play that. It's time. It's actually just time. Xenosaga 3. Thought you were about to hit dislike? No. Definitely not. I thought it was a cool story. It's just unfortunate. Bro, like, Bandai Namco... Holy moly. I am excited. I don't know, bro. I don't know how to put it. I'm honestly not excited, low-key. I'm not excited, but I'm, like, optimistic. I'm optimistic that it could be good. Especially after the ending sequences of... Especially after the ending sequences of motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Xenosaga Episode 2.